Yellow everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. Per request from one of you guys, I'll be doing Fire Nation Katara / the Painted Lady. Like last time, I'll be using a Clio base. I'm a little scared I won't be able to do the exact same skin as last time, but I also do not want to do an exact copy of my last doll. But I'm also really excited about this redesign, so let's get started. So like my last doll, I tried to sand her down. This time, I did it on camera because I have a new Dremel. It was unfortunately a little bit too powerful, so I probably won't be using it that often. And the other one that my mother-in-law passed me was the complete opposite, so not any better. But this week, everything hurt, so I'm just super happy a tool could do my job. I'm still gonna say sorry for the roughness of this one though. Sanding done means we can finally start the usual steps. So let me just cut her hair and remove the excess from the inside of her head. I don't show it that often, but it is such a satisfying part when I can get a big clump out. Please tell me I'm not the only one here. Now, like usual, I put her hair off camera and I can start by separating the hairline. I won't do more than that right now, so after a quick boil wash, I can wrap her hair away from her face to prepare her for the first painting job, which is the skin change. So as a reference, I got my first Katara out. I had some issues with her last time and the color darkened a little bit, so I wanted to make the same color so they would match, but still lighter just in case the paint decided to do the same thing this time. By the time I'm done, it looks pretty close. Maybe less yellow than it should be, but still matching. Skin tone is really not easy, so I was really pleased with that color. Now for the face up, like usual, I'll start with the eye. That's also when I'm gonna start to bring the Painted Lady vibes. I won't be doing the whole costume just because it would hide all the work I will do on like everything. But I didn't want to paint the same face twice, so that's why I wanted to add that touch. Plus, that makeup is really cool, so you know, why not? It's also around here that if you start to look at the skin tone, you will see that it starts getting darker and darker. Which, a side note, I didn't realize. Like, I knew the color could darken, but I just didn't pay attention and it just kept darkening and darkening and darkening. Just more and more, and at one point I was done and realized that she looked more like an African than a Native American, and my world crumbled. I paced for 2 hours on what to do, and off camera I repainted her all over again. I just chose the closest pre-mixed beige color I could find that looked like her. It was really painful, but a must, and I'm really happy I did it. Next thing on the agenda is her hair. So first thing I tackled was to straighten the hair just a little bit with Tessa here to help me. The big part of that hairstyle is the updo bun. So I started to pull every hair from one side that needed to go in that bun and created the wave along the way. I use a lot of hairspray so it would hold that shape, while I take the thick strand I plucked to hold the bun exactly where I wanted it to be and tied it up for now as I work on the other side. And for that side, I'll be doing the exact same thing and put it up for now. While I was there, I also started on the lower buns and separated the hair I wanted to use. And after a quick run to the pharmacy, I'm back with some clear elastic so we can finish that hairstyle. And for the lower buns, it was just easier to do it by just wrapping a wire around the hair, so that's what I did. I should have put a gold one in, I know, but I just didn't think about it at the time. With all of that done, we can finally start on the outfit. So like Waterbender Katara, there is not really some pre-made patterns for doll size, so I had to make my own. So like every time I try to do a pattern, I'll be using saran wrap with sketch tape, which ended up looking like that. I know it doesn't look like anything, but trust the process. And once I was done sewing, here is what the top looked like, and I just love it. Moving on to the skirt, then again, I had the same issues. Fortunately for me, Google has a lot of free skirt patterns, so I came up with the pattern pretty fast and without a added headache. The only place I kinda had to break my head was for these little dangly bits from the skirt. I think the one in the front could have had a more defined angle, but the ones on the side are looking pretty neat if I do say so myself. For the last closing piece, I will be doing her pants. For this one, I just use the same pattern as my pants for the doll of myself and just cut them shorter so they would sit at the right height. Before I forget, Katara always has her famous necklace, which in the Fire Nation she hides with that necklace. I am not going to do a necklace on top of a necklace. It is still a 12-inch doll at the end of the day. Like, I can make mini miracles, but not that kind. But anyway, this is how it turned out like, and I will just need to glue it on her. Now that she's almost done, the last touch that need to be added are the gold accessories. And with that, we are done and we can go to the final shot.